I think the way that many people think about the world is through the lens of what they use. So people, for example, can use a sink, and they know how to choose different sizes of sinks and sinks out of different materials. And they know how to use a faucet, and they know what faucet they like and they don't like. And they know how their faucet can put water out differently. And this is the experience that they have with something as basic as water, is that the sink and the faucet is giving them the water, and they're using the water, and they're getting the benefits of water. But really, the sink and the faucet are the very end of the process. The real thing that's providing the value of water to you are reservoirs, various siphons, methods of moving large amounts of water, various sizes of pipes, pipes that come into your house, water pumps, pressure regulation systems, chlorination systems, all kinds of systems that go under the unattractive word plumbing. But at the end of the day, if we were to look at everything involved in providing you the value of water, the sink and the faucet would be involved in approximately 10%. And all the other stuff, all the plumbing, would, in my opinion, would be providing you 90%. So in this sense of the word plumbing and plumber, I am personally very proud to be working on plumbing, because from my point of view, if you're building plumbing or what is known as infrastructure in the software development community, you are actually the one enabling the value of what people consume. And in fact, the really interesting thing about this is that if you build really good plumbing or infrastructure, people won't know. So the best plumbing systems, the best infrastructure systems are built so well, and they work so reliably and so consistently, and they're so easy to use, and they're so easy to interact with, and they so rarely have problems that you don't know about them. You don't think about them. You don't have to call anybody to fix them. They don't break down. They deliver value to you. They deliver water, deliver highly reliable systems, data, connectivity, all these critical things, without which you couldn't have a sink and a faucet, without which you couldn't have all the applications you use on the internet, without which you couldn't have DeFi, without which you couldn't have a ton of use cases in our industry. And so I think that people have a bias towards the thing that they use, the thing that they interact with, being seen as the thing that provides the largest percentage of the value. But if they were to sit down and understand how it actually provides that value, they would see the true percentage of infrastructure and the true percentage of what plumbing does for them. And as somebody who wants to build something very long-lasting and useful to the world, personally, I would be and am more comfortable building this infrastructure and plumbing because I do understand and appreciate the amount of value that it actually provides across all these different use cases. In the plumbing analogy, across millions of homes and millions of faucets and millions of sinks, where even if people don't understand, at the end of the day, it still remains true that the infrastructure and the plumbing is really the thing delivering the water to them. And that's who, in my opinion, I would like to be.